You see that flooding crisis that happened at Oko-Oba Agege? It did not come to most of us like any surprise. We saw it coming long ago and we warned about it.
The community is Oko-Oba Agege. One of my biggest concerns is the safety of our students going through the canal route. The construction began maybe early this year or sometime late last year, but I believe it's dragging like a snail. Now, when we look at the back, where we have our pupils walking through, you'll see that there is danger looming because there's already erosion eating up the parts left for students to walk through. Now, on my left hand side, there's also a school where students have to take through the hills. Now, this means that the future of our kids are not guaranteed because this is a risk and a disaster waiting to happen. Now, moreover, looking at the construction sites, as you can see behind me, you see that work has been dragging on. It is not like a work that has been happening with the urgency that it demands. Furthermore, when we look at the drainage, you see that the drainage is not really moving. It is not moving, and abattoir where they kill cows is not far from here, and the whole water, the dirt and everything flows through this side where we have pupils inhale and go through dirty smells and so on and so forth. So we don't know what to do than to call on the government to make hay while the sun shines. And whenever it rains, the school on my right hand side, if it rains heavily, be rest assured that all the students and their teachers will have to stay indoor until the canal, the overflow goes down, because once it rains, nobody dare, not even vehicles, dare cross through the canal. And remember, this is also where they all need to walk through. This is their major route on top of the bridge, and the other route is behind you, that is in front of me. So whenever it rains, if it rains for 1 p.m., be rest assured that students will be in school till 5 p.m. That once it rains, the sand there you have is slippery. That is one. Two, there's always risk. Even without it raining, it is risky. Now when it rains, there's always flood and erosion. And like I said earlier, students will have to be camped inside the school compound until maybe after 3 hours before the floods go down.
But unfortunately, many people did not take the video seriously. They did not even share it. You know why? Because it is the nature of Nigerians. If it is not comedy skits making you laugh or showing half-clad image of the female gender in order to satisfy many perverts of their who are seeking sexual gratification or pleasure, they will not share it. So I'm not surprised that they did not really share that one. But now it is everywhere, even on WhatsApp. They are sharing that the disaster eventually happened. But we wonder ahead, why are Nigerians like this? Look at this. Now there's another instructive thing here. The guy who eventually came to rescue or to recover the bodies of the people who were trapped in that vehicle was actually an Hausa guy or a Hausa guy. You know what? I've always said the tribe is not our problem. We are stronger, with varieties. We are weaker if we are monotonous or the same, whether in tribe, religion, and all that. And lastly, this is the other message I have here. You see, those of you who are supporting people who have not really done what is necessary, even though you know that the largest or the bulk of money that should have gone into public infrastructure, like the one that caused flooding here, and we are saying it is not supposed to be, that the money or the fund should have gone properly into making sure that speedy efforts go into these works. But you are defending it. You are defending the problem. Makon lo yin kon ọjọ́ kan á máa kàn yán o à ń sọ ń sìn yìí ẹ̀ ń ṣe bíi pé bóyá ẹ̀yin lẹ gbọ́n jù politically but àwa náà gbọ́n in terms of governance. I'm not interested anymore in who becomes the president, governor, house of rep, senator, or whatever. But at least when we talk about things that affect the daily lives of citizens, join us to complain about them. I may no longer be interested in who becomes your president because sentiments divide everybody. So if your sentiment says it should be somebody from your region or tribe, fine. If your sentiment says it should be somebody in your party, fine. If it says it should be somebody that has been a benefactor to somebody that has also been a benefactor to you before, so be it. But for me, at least when we talk about the things that are affecting the daily lives of citizens, join us to complain about those things so that they can work on it. But for as long as they see that some of us are still defending the problem, they will not touch it. And one day, if it be you,